Welcome to another episode from Zach Maglin Collectibles, where we rip everything sports cards and notable collectibles. Today, we have with us TOPPS Update Series, Baseball. The question is, why were these on sale at Target for 30% off? Is it because they're not any good? Let's find out. Welcome back, YouTube. We have with us once again a brand new product to rip and review. Brand new in the sense that we have yet to do so on our channel, and that is TOPPS Series Update, the Blaster Box Edition, or Value Box as they say in TOPPS. As you know, based on a previous video, we have already ripped TOPPS Update Series Baseball, the Hobby Box, and we were not disappointed. That was where we pulled the Drake Baldwin auto in that box, as well as other cool cards. So hopefully we're going to be able to do so once again with these value boxes. Now, we posed a question because this is a fairly brand new product, but they were then again on sale for 30% off today at Target in honor of Cyber Monday. So were they on sale because they're not any good? Well, let's find out. All right, so we have 3 boxes. We paid, because we got 30% off, $17.50. It normally goes for $24.99, and you get 30% off. It's $17.50. So with 3 of them, good deal. $52.50 is what we paid, all right? Because if you think about it, before the 30% off, 2 of them would cost already $50 before tax. So we got 3 of them for $52.50 before tax. Where can we go wrong with that? So let us get to it. Without further delay, wish us luck on this rip. All right, so hopefully we can hit some bangers here. All right, of course, we are chasing people like Nick Kurtz, as well as Roki Sasaki, and other nice rookies. So I believe the hanger boxes came out. I've seen a few videos of those. So still debating whether or not that we are going to go ahead and get that because of the fact that TOPPS Chrome Baseball, the update series, all right, where you can get the 1-of-1 patch debut auto cards of these notable rookies, they're going to be released sometime this month. I don't know exactly when. So if it's going to happen sometime soon, I may pass on the hanger box because I've got quite a few other new products to rip and review because this month of December is just stacked with new releases. And we're sort of backed up with some other releases because as you know, we've been preoccupied with the banger being TOPPS Basketball, the Target exclusive Black Friday blaster boxes or value boxes. That's where we get the black parallels, and we've been very lucky with those boxes. So we hope to continue that streak today. So we got 3 boxes. There are all the packs. Let's go to box number 1, pack number 1. Let's get to it. All right. I don't know. I haven't really checked out, to be honest with you, the blaster box, any blaster box videos of this product, but it'll be a first time for us. Okay, so we're going to flip something over. I don't know if you caught a quick glance of that, right? But we're going to flip that over, get our base cards, get our rookies through, try and speed through this. If there's anyone that I missed, guys, as you know, we've been notorious for missing out on special cards. So we have the Andrew McCutchen, and we have a Dalton Rushing, all right, who was up part of the Dodger roster. And that is, we've got this one, Blake Trinan. Ooh, what do you call this one here? This like Cincinnati Bengals like kind of orange card of Blake Trinan. And we have that one there, okay? So we're going to sort of separate things. Is that the parallel we're looking for? So let's go back to our box. We're looking for exclusive holiday base card parallels. So that may be it with this orange one. And we're looking for retail exclusive hollow foils as well. Okay, so this might be it. All right, like I said, I haven't really seen many videos, so we're going in blind, okay? So it might be a flip thing again, guys, where we got to flip these cards over because that's where the bangers are. All right, so we go there. Continue on. This is still part of box number 1. And we are going to flip these over. And we do. And we get a Shohei, a pitching Shohei. You know we PC Shohei. We get another hero of the World Series, Vladdy Guerrero. All right. And we get this dude, Omar Cruz, okay? His rookie hollow. All right, there you go. On to the next one. So we see already this guy right here. Oh, we gotta flip things over again. I hate that. Look at that. We're seeing all the cards right there. Okay, so you don't know which direction we're flipping, but you could see we're going to get that holiday parallel of Max Meyer. And we have this rookie. And let's get a Nick Kurtz, right? And ooh, we get a Night Terrors, right? Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice looking insert. We'll sleeve it up because it's a nice looking card. Don't know if it holds a lot of value. And we're not very big Tatis fans, but for the mere look of the card, we will sleeve it up. All right. Okay, on to the next one. Okay. And rookie. Jack Dreyer rookie. And we're about to flip things over. And we're going to do it right here. We're going to get Zach Veen rookie. And we're going to get this, goldish card, if you want to call it. But it's not numbered. Normally they're numbered if it is. Will Wilson. And right there. All right, so nothing blowing us away thus far, okay? But like I said, low risk investment for $17. We will take it. Of course, we were hoping that they were going to discount as well, the 30% off the, there's Marcel Lemaitre and Torres. Okay, and we have a Tyler Soderstrom on this one. And we're going to look at, okay, let's look at it. It is Jeff Criswell and Patrick Monteverde. Oh, there's a nice James Wood with the rookie debut, who started the year strong, was a heavy favorite at the time. There's Cam Smith, who played well as well. James Wood started the year strong, was definitely a front runner. However, he sort of had a bad second half of the year, and you never heard from him again. All right, so hopefully he could shake it off next year. All right, on to the next one. Okay, here we go. Max Muncy. And we are going to get the Cam Smith rookie. I mean, these are the nice rookies, but we're getting these little stars of the MLB, which I am not a fan of, okay? And hopefully they do not show up with basketball. All right, last pack of the first box. So we got a Shohei. We got some of these other guys right here. All right. On to the next one. Spencer Torkel. We got some shine here. Let's see. It is a nice little mystical of Aaron Judge. Bang. Very good. We will take that. Cool looking card. It's got that fairy-like theme to it, right? There you go. And I do want you guys to keep an eye on these cards because we are going to ask you, as you comment on this video to qualify for our end of the month giveaway, what you think is the best hit in each box. So stay tuned, okay? So we've got this one as well. Landon Cope on the holiday parallel. And we continue. There's a Nick Kurtz base rookie. We'll sleeve that up and put that aside from box 1. And something's stuck. All right, there's Omar on the base. Oh, thought it was Nick Kurtz again. No, it's CJ Alexander. Okay, so Nick Kurtz, who was the runaway winner for American League Rookie of the Year. Even though I thought Jacob Wilson had a very nice year, but you know, his teammate just torched with his 4-homer game. You know, that's where it all started. The lore of one Nick Kurtz. Okay, we're going to go on to box number 2. So look and see what you think is the best hit from this box as well. All right, Kyle Tucker, free agent. Where will he land? Kyle Schwarber, free agent. Where will he land? And base, it looks like, okay. We've seen some of these guys already. And there you go. On to the next one. All right, so we jump right into it again. Stars of the MLB, Luke Keeschel. And we're going to just go ahead and skip over to, there you go, a nice James Wood. Okay, so this one's different because I guess the holiday parallel is a Halloween parallel with the jack-o'-lanterns all standing out there, right? Interesting. Interesting because I believe this was supposed to drop in, when was it supposed to drop? Was it October? And it got pushed to November. So maybe that's why they had it planned around more of the Halloween, and they just said, well, we'll just call it holiday parallels. All right, so we got that, and we got these guys right here. Oh, there's James Wood on the base. All right, so we're going to have a nice one at the end. Bleacher Reachers of Mike Trout. Okay, on to the next one. So some free agents have moved already. Devin Williams, who was with the Yankees, he moved over to the Mets. I know he was a target of the Dodgers. Speaking of Dodgers, there's Hae-Sung Kim. I think we're going to get a mystical already. Oh, no. It's just going to look like a sand glitter parallel of Juan Murillo. All right, cool looking card. Looking to see if we're missing any numbers here. I don't see any numbers, but nice looking card nonetheless. All right, and we're going to get our lineup. There's Nick Kurtz once again. We'll sleeve that up. So we get a Nick Kurtz in each of these boxes thus far. Cam Smith once again. But we want a nice looking card. Maybe an auto of one Nick Kurtz. That would be a banger, right? Okay. So there you go. On to the next one. So So we are waiting, counting it down until we get the Chrome version, all right? Because that's when the chase is on. There's a Nick Kurtz. We talked about a nice looking parallel. There's one. Randy Rosarena. We're going to get a Christian Campbell. Nice looking card right there. And let us flip this over. We get a Rafael Marchand on the holiday parallel. And we get a bunch of base. All right. There you go. All right, so we're going to sleeve up this Nick Kurtz. And I do like this Christian Campbell card as well. So we were talking about free agents moving. Crazy how Dylan Cease got paid like 7 years, $210 million. It's like 30 years. Now, I don't know if you know, he played for the Padres, all right? I believe he won the Cy Young, was it with Chicago, if I'm not mistaken? I know the Dodgers were in on him in the trade market when, before he got traded to San Diego. However, all right, there were some years where he pitched well for the Padres, but including the playoffs, whenever they played the Dodgers would just they would just rock Dylan Cease, okay? So if the Blue Jays got Dylan Cease for the thought of, eventually facing the Dodgers again in the World Series, there's Jacob Wilson. Good luck on that. Because like I said, the Dodgers have his number. Christian Campbell. There's Dalen Lyle. And we are going to get our least favorite parallel, stars of the MLB, Jackson Merrill, who had a off second year. All right. So there's Alex Bregman, who's, there you go. These are the cards that we are enamored with, okay? The Jackson Jobe. I know it's nothing special, but it is a cool card, and I will sleeve that up. Because we pulled an Ellie, and we were just hoping that was going to be some form of short print or chase card, because it is a cool-looking card. But it wasn't. And I think in that process, we missed a whole mess of numbered cards that showed up down the road of our rip. Okay, so we have an Alexander Canario. And once again, we're dealing with a lot of base cards. You saw on the cover Pete Crow Armstrong, who started the year strong and quickly evaporated after that in the second part of the season. There's Drake Baldwin. We got his auto. So here's box number 2. So let's see. All right, we have Max Muncy, and then we're going to get Riley Green. Let's see if we can get that all there. And we get Miles Mastrobuoni. So, nothing too much, but like I said, for what we paid for this product, it's worth the rip. Okay, there's our guy, Roki Sasaki, base, but we'll take it. And we do collect Roki, basically all the Japanese pitchers. So we're going to sleeve that up. All right, right over there. Okay, so tell me who you think. He doesn't have to be sleeved up or on display. I think is the best hit from box number 2. Okay. Now we're going to the final box, box number 3. So keep an eye who you think is the best hit from here and put that down in the comment section. All right, here we go. And there's a Drake Baldwin once again. Similar cards. There's Roki again. All right. Get things in order. Our stacks are, base card stacks are starting to pile up. So we actually are opening this a few weeks after it's released because we had a hard time grabbing these, okay? They were sold out from, what was it? GameStop. So it wasn't so easy to grab these. Okay, this one feels a little bit thicker. Maybe once again, my senses are wrong because I don't think anything special. Okay, but let's see. All right, so we've got Lawrence Butler. We've got Will Smith, Dodger legend, game-winning home run. We have a nice Kyle Tucker on the Night Terrors. All right, definitely worth having him up there, but not for display. All right, so we're going to have this card right here. It is a Lumber Kings. All right, cool-looking card, but not numbered. Veteran combos. All right. And more rookies. All right. So once again, if you see something outstanding, let me know. So, of course, Kyle Tucker is one of the guys to look out for. Is he going to stay with Chicago? I doubt it. Is he going to head over to Toronto maybe? Or the Dodgers? Or even the Yankees? We'll find out. Maybe sooner rather than later when the winter meetings get started. All right, so we got Christian Campbell there. And then we are to our base once again. All right. There you go. So, nothing crazy yet, but we still have a chance to pull an auto. We still have a chance to pull a mem card. This one, again, feels thick. But we've been saying that. Normally we say it, it's right. Is there like a wood kind of parallel here? Who knows? All right, here we go. Andrew McCutchen. And that's it for that one. Oh, you got something behind him. Ooh, Jolton Joe DiMaggio. Nice card. All right, we'll put that down there. And we have Aroldis Chapman on the holiday parallel. And we go now to our base just to take a look. You never know. One of these cards may have like first card or one of one, right, on them, on the bottom. All right. On to the next one. So we need to ask an additional question. So you know the questions to start us off are, what are the best hits in each box? We have a Shohei. We'll sleeve that up. And then now we need to ask an additional question, okay? So I want you to, we're going to go back in time a little bit, okay? I want you to tell me who your favorite baseball players, or you may have not, it may be before your time, but you've seen, they were during the junk wax era. You've seen videos or you've heard of them. Who do you think? Give me your top 3 90s baseball players, okay? So who do you think were the best baseball players in the 1990 to 1999 years, okay? Ooh, there's World Series hero Miguel Rojas. I would have loved the Shohei. Nice looking glitter right there. World Series hero Miguel Rojas. No number to it. We'll just put that there. All right, so that is the question. All right, we're going back into time. Few players that, oh, there's a nice Shohei. Nod and smile Shohei. A few players you may have heard of, right? I'll throw some out there. Ken Griffey. All right. Who else was good at that time? Not Bo Jackson, because I know he got injured. You've got Barry Bonds, right? So quite a few good players. I want some, of course, give me a good players, but if you can throw in an obscure player, one that people don't remember too well, then that would make it even better. Okay, so here we go. Down to our final 2 packs. Oh, there you go. We got this, I guess, MVP collection here, and this one is one of Willie Mays. We'll take that. We pulled a numbered out of 150 Willie Mays on the Mojo pack of our hobby. So there you go, MVP edition. And we're already going to see it. It's Paxton Schultz on the holiday version. So there you have it. Blake Trinan. All right, so we're down to our final pack. So remember, to qualify for our end of the month giveaway, you must be subscribed to the channel. Like this video, watch it to the end, which you're almost at. Aside from that, share this video with others and comment. So in your comment section, you're going to go ahead and tell me which is the best hit from each box. And then the final question is going to be, all right, who are your favorites 90s baseball players? All right, give me 3 of them in order. All right, so last pack. Will we have some magic here? We will quickly find out. All right, there's Veen. We're flipping it over. Probably all base from here, huh? There you go. Sort of going out with a thud. So there you have it. $52.50 spent in all. And there are some of the hits. I'm not going to recap it. The holiday parallels, or do they call them that? They are, I don't know. They lack some design there, all right? I like this jack-o'-lantern one, but this is more of a Halloween kind of theme. So anyways, thank you for joining us once again. Stay tuned as we await the arrival of TOPPS Series Update, the Chrome version, and we can go patch hunting, all right, at that time. So thank you for viewing. Thank you for supporting our channel. Until next time, take care.